y'all. So today I'm gonna be doing goblet squats again. Heels elevated. That feels good. It feels good. With lighter weight, like even just a warm up, I can really feel myself squeezing at the top. Hold on. Yeah. I can feel myself like coming to the top and getting like that nice squeeze in my quads. But I did notice like when it's heavier, something with like hip thrust, I'm just kind of moving it, even though it's effective because you can move the weight, you know, you're recruiting those fibers. But I'm trying to decide if I want to do the 90 again, or I'm still washed out, sorry. But or if I should go like a little bit lighter, like a 70 squeeze. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, that's a good idea, so I can get that squeeze to the top. You know, there's just so many different ways to do stuff, and you're just like, well, what should I do? All right, so let me keep warming up. All right, I grabbed the 70. I don't know how slow I'm gonna go because I mean, like I said, when the weight goes up, it gets a lot to bear going super slow. Even that 35, you know, I was working with that a little bit. I did 3 sets. I feel like I'm not getting in as many reps, and so I'm just like powering through. So I'm gonna do one more set, but it really does feel like a total body movement. I mean, not so much like arms, but like I can feel it all through my core because I'm just like stabilizing. And then not only that, this incline is not, it's not that chump. It's like, I think it's 20. I think I told you guys that. It's like a nice little, it's got a nice little incline to it. So all that plays a part. And I feel like I can really, there's no discomfort or anything like that. I feel like I can come down really solid, really straight. Since I do feel like my core is like really involved and I haven't really been training it, I don't know that my core, I feel like I could definitely do a lot better if my core was stronger. You know, don't get me wrong, like I do have like some visible abs, like more like obliques. But core strength, you know, something I can work on. So this will just be like a little finisher. All right, this is just 3 plates, so I gotta make it work for me. rate. I know that wasn't slow, but I don't know. I just had to get through it. But it was, I feel like even though it wasn't slow, it was controlled. You know, my tempo and like my rhythm kind of, I try to get that down too. Like I feel like if I lift off, I can get a good pace going. You know what I mean? Sometimes, yeah, I mean, it resorts to a little bit faster when it's heavier, for me at least. But being able to slow that down is really gonna help me. But I will say that I don't feel that I was overextending, and I also feel like I was giving that squeeze throughout. That last rep was kind of shaky. That's why my form was breaking down, and I couldn't really do much more after that anyways. Okay, again, this is slow, controlled, and I'm gonna see if I can try to hold at the bottom a little bit, but if it gets to be too much, I'll try to just like wreck it out. I think I'm gonna have to do 4 sets to get in the amount of reps I want. Yeah, when you slow it down, here's the thing. I feel like I can slow it down on the way down, but I do feel like I have to power out of that hole. So that'll be the time and attention for me. I'm gonna just slow it down on the descent, try to hold as much as I can, and then power up. Okay? That just feels like a lot more natural. And I feel like when I was doing it, because I can't get the weight, not really can't get the weight up, but if you get what I mean, like when you're in the hole, you do have to use a certain amount of power to get out of there, especially if you've been holding it for a little bit. All right.
You just lead the way. We go to Denny with a first Timmy.
I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but I've seen it done. Hey y'all, I just want to check back in. I know I didn't really let you know how that felt. So typically, yes, I do 4 plates on the squat press machine and just like power through, you know, not too much stalling out, just pushing. And so I did 3 and pretty much slow on the way down, trying to hold for like a millisecond. And the thing too is if you get too deep into it, it hits the stopper too. That's the only thing. So I always try to make sure it doesn't hit the stopper, because I feel like when it hits the stopper, it's almost like I have to reset a little bit, or the bottom. So I'm also controlling enough to just get deep enough but not hit the stopper part, and then kind of sit there for like some milliseconds or whatever, and then power out. So I will say that I do feel like a lot more of a pump that way, but slowing it down and having that slow and controlled time under tension it just lights up the whole backside. And I feel like I might stick with that. And the reason I know it's working because I'm tiring out sooner too. I can typically on 4 plates do like right at 10. If I really push, or it's a really good day, maybe like 11 to 12. But I was just getting to like about 6, 7, maybe 8 with 3 plates. Slowed down, holding, and just really just trying to let that weight work for me. So that's gonna be something I'm really playing around with, because everything doesn't have to necessarily be heavy. I feel like with glutes though, I really need to try to maintain my strength so I can, you know, still keep going higher, because I mean, I feel like I still have more glutes to grow. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be rest day. I'm gonna have like 2 rest days or so, and then get back to it next week. All right, y'all. Bye.